Okay, so I'm going to make a little confession here. I have always been really rubbish at doing labels, but this year I am turning a new leaf and you are going to keep me accountable. Ooh, I could smell this little guy before I could see him. Look at him. He's been rolling in sheep poo. Hello everybody, I'm back. Oh, it has been a crazy couple of weeks. You can probably see behind me I've got a bit of a mess happening here in the flower field. I've been cleaning out the dahlias and prepping beds for those. The polytunnel is still on hold because if you've been following me on Facebook and Instagram, you would know that we have had COVID hit our household, which was rather unfortunate and bad timing. But is there ever a good time? I don't think so. But actually only a couple of us ended up with COVID. My husband and my son ended up with it. Me and my other son ended up getting head colds and some other viral thing that was going around. So it wasn't much fun, but we're through it and we're here and I'm back. And I've got so much on the go here because I've been doing a lot of preparation work for spring. And that brings me to this little thing I'm holding here. I thought today, I've had a lot of people asking me about, sorry, I'm really out of breath, still having some issues with my breathing, but I've had a lot of people asking me about whether I've started planting out seeds for spring. And so what I thought might be helpful for you today is if I go through some of the things that I'm actually doing in preparation for spring, because we are actually only 6 weeks out. Even though it's 6 weeks out from spring, there's still a transition period. So we have to wait for the weather to sort of warm up before a lot of the flowers will take off. So what I thought I'd do is I'd take you through some of the planning that I've done and give you an idea of what I've started and what flowers I'm planting. And that might help some of you, because a lot of people have been asking me, have you started doing your seeds yet? And the answer is yes, I have. I started a few weeks ago. So come with me. I'll take you into the little hothouse and I'll show you where I'm up to. Today I'll just take you through my planning process. This is not thorough. Obviously it's going to be different for every flower grower, but for me this is what I'm doing. And keep in mind, this is only my second growing year, so I would really like to extend my seasons a little bit, which is why I'm doing the polytunnel in the first place. I learnt a lot in my first season, and I've learnt some things that I want to take into this season. Mainly I'm starting to plant my seeds a little bit earlier so that I can get them into my new big polytunnels so that I can start my season earlier. So therefore I have to start planting some seeds out now. I thought I'd show you this. This is from the Geezer. He's one of my friends. He's got this really cool quote. If you can, I'll put his link down below. Follow him. He's a really good guy. And this quote says, "Good morning. This is God. I will be handling all your problems today." I just think that's a pretty good thing to remember. So I draw out plans for each section of my flower field. So you can see that was my polytunnel. I've got the first two top sections and then the bottom two sections as well. So I do recommend actually drawing out a plan. If you're new to flower farming or you want to sort of do this on a bit of a bigger level, I would start with drawing up a plan of your space and have a think about what grows well in your area and what plants you need to get in the ground first, and think about whether you need to direct sow those or get them started now in your seed trays. Okay, so behind me here you can see I've already started doing some flowers. These are zinnias. They are the beauty mix, and those ones I actually got through Le Jardin de Fleurs online. All my seeds I get online. Just hop online and do a search. I'll put some of the companies that I use down below. Also up here I have some foxgloves planted out already. I've got the Sutton's apricot and the strawberry variety out. I've also got Scabiosa stellata. I've also got a lot of stuff planted out directly that I did in autumn. So there's already some stuff already planted out, like Queen Anne's lace and statice. Also my sweet peas. My sweet peas are already in the ground. I kind of feel like I've got seeds everywhere, and I actually have. I've got seeds in here too. Someone actually asked me the other day, how many seeds are you doing this year? And I just looked at them and I said, I honestly can't tell you that. And I'm a bit scared to count, because if I count, it actually legitimizes the seed problem I have. So I'm not counting. Just know that it's a lot. So this one is called Ami Magus. It's very similar to a Queen Anne's lace variety, the Icelandic poppy. Now these are through wildvioletflowerfarm.com.au, so I'll put that below. These are the pastel shades, so they'll be really beautiful. Sorry about Sadie, she's working today. Matricaria Amazone. Now this is really pretty. It's almost like a Billy Button. It's yellow, but it is actually in the family, I believe, of German chamomile. So very beautiful filler flower. It looks really meadowy. It's quite cute. Everlasting Daisy, which is a mixed colour. That is through the Seed Collection online, and also the Silvery Rose variety. And then I've got Cosmos White. Now that is through the Diggers Club, those seeds. I've got Pink Yarrow from Sharon. She's from Just Me in My Garden. And the terracotta coloured seeds as well for yarrow. So they'll be really nice. They're all fillers, and they're going to give me a really good selection to use in my bouquets, which will be great. So some of you might be wondering where I got this enormous seed tray from. It's pretty tall. I actually had this one gifted to me, but I'm pretty sure you can just get them online. Just look up commercial seed trays and you'll be able to find it. This is a 198 cell one, if that helps. I would recommend getting yourself a planner like this. For me, it's just up to you as to what your preference is, but what I like to do is I like to have a month at a time. And I actually write in on each day what I want to be doing. So whether I want to be planting, whether I want to be weeding, and just all the extra jobs that need to be done. But definitely with getting this many seeds off the ground and planted, you're going to need to have some sort of plan and a bit of a guide as to what you're doing. So that's why I suggest you do your drawings. Only you can know how you want your garden planted, and it's really dependent on your climate and the size space you have. So okay, so I hope that's been helpful for you guys. I hope that it's given you some ideas that you can go away and start working on now. For those of you who want to look in the description, I'll put down some of the links for the seed companies. By no means is that all there is. Like, do your research. If you want to buy seeds in bulk, there's better places. But this is working for me now, and this is just a place to, I guess, get you started. And you know, I'm sure you'll find some really good ones for yourself and your climate and your state. The other thing I wanted to say is I've got some really good videos ready to go, and I hope you'll come back and join me for those. I've been able to go and visit, you know, my dear friend Kathy from Little Garden Big Dreams. She's moved into her new homestead, and I was able to go down and visit her new house and just have some time with her, and it was really good fun. So I've done a bit of a road trip video. I've also done a video on how to make your own wreath from scratch. I've got a workshop coming up in a few weeks, and I thought you might like to come along and see some of the preparation work I've been doing for that. So that video is coming up as well. You'll learn a few a few tricks of the trade. And yeah, stay tuned because I'll be doing some more updates as to what is going on here, what I'm planting. And yeah, it's all systems go. Like literally, it's like bedlam. It's like I don't have time to be sick anymore. So this is it. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate all of you coming along and sharing this journey with me. Hope you have an awesome week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Not a very clean job, this, so you guys never get to see me clean.